那我们开始吧。Okay, good afternoon, Chairperson and every members. Welcome you to the BPI features for the recitation about the wonderful Dharma of the kind mentor. And welcome to the home of merit and virtue. Today, we will recite this paragraph. If you are ready, please type 9 to the screen or 8, yeah, to read it. Okay, first one, welcome. Alice, please.
Yeah, good afternoon, G. Yeah. I want to read this paragraph. Okay. If the wealth and power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money? Like the lust for sex, food, and sleep just mentioned above. They are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep and at last are not attainable. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for your wonderful reading. Okay, who would like to be the next one? Okay, please, Chairperson, please.
Good evening.
Good afternoon, Chairperson.
Power are useless. Why are people fond of more and more money? Like lots of sex, food, and sleep, just mentioned above. They are verified timelessly that all of this need doing continually to keep in, and loss are not attainable.
Wow, amazing reading. So fluent. Yes, thank you. Okay, next one, Lily, please.
Okay. If the wealth and the power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money? Like the lust for sex, food and sleep, just mentioned above, they are verified timelessly, that all of this doing continue to keep and last not attainable. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful reading. Okay, Lotus, what are you type? Okay, next one. Alice, please.
Okay, yeah. If the wealth and power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money? Like the lust for sex, food, sleep, just mentioned above. They are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep and at last are not attainable. Okay, thank you.
Yes, so great. Okay. Let me see. Next one is Xiaoju, please.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Jane.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much. If the wealth and power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money? Like the lust for sex, food, and sleep just mentioned above. They are verified timelessly that all this need doing continually to keep and at last are not attainable. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your wonderful reading. Oh, welcome, Hugo. It's your turn, please. Hello, Hugo. Did you open your mic?
Yeah, no, I have opened my mic. Now I'll read and recite this paragraph, okay?
Yeah.
If the wealth and the power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money? Like the lust for sex, food, and sleep, just mentioned above, they are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep, and at last are not attainable. Now I'll recite it. If the wealth and the power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money, like the lust for sex, food, and sleep, just mentioned above? They are verified timelessly. They are verified timelessly that all of these they are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep, and at last are not attainable. Thank you. That's all.
Good reading. Thank you. Okay, next one is Lotus. Please, it's your turn.
Okay. I will read first and then decide. If the wealth and power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money, like the lust for sex, food, and sleep just mentioned above? They are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep and at last are not attainable. If the wealth and the power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money, like the lust of sex, food, and sleep just mentioned above? They are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep and at last are not attainable. Thank you.
Yeah, so wonderful reading. Thank you. Okay, next one, please, Alice.
Yes. If the wealth and the power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money, like the lust for sex, food, and sleep just mentioned above? They are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep, and at last are not attainable. Okay, now, I want to recite the whole paragraph. Okay. If the wealth and power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money, like the lust for sex, food, and sleep just mentioned above? They are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep, and at last are not attainable. Okay, thank you.
Wow, you are so great. Thank you for your reading. Okay, next one is Defa, please.
Thank you. If the wealth and power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money, like the lust for sex, food, and sleep just mentioned above? They are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep and at last are not attainable. Recite. If the wealth and power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money, like the lust for sex,
For example,
food and sleep?
For example, everybody thinks the happiness is originated from wealth and
work hard.
power.
Yes.
Sorry.
However, they are only the accumulation of innumerable sufferings. especially to deal
Hello,
with
Hugo.
especially
Hello, Hugo.
especially to deal with especially to deal with especially to deal with the bad destiny such as
Maybe he didn't
deal with
hear us.
illness, death, and disasters.
Okay, who can help me to tell him?
Disasters.
Okay, yeah. Good afternoon, Hugo.
The wears and the power.
You are
the
studying
wears
so
and the power
hard.
become extremely helpless.
Hugo. Okay, sorry. Hugo, please.
Everybody thinks that the
Useless.
helpless
Sorry.
is originated from wears and the power. However, they are only the calculation of inner sufferings, especially to deal with the bad destiny,
Okay,
such
who
as
can help me to manage
to with illness,
mic?
death, and disaster.
Hugo. Yeah. Mr. Wang.
And the disaster. The wears and the power, the wears and the wears, the wears and the wears and the wears and the power, the wears and the power become extremely useless.
Hi, Mr. Wang, you are
useless,
on mic.
helpless.
Mr. Wang. You
Yeah.
are on mic. Yeah.
Okay. Defa, please recite again for us. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
If the wealth and power are useless, where people found more and more money, like the lust for sex, food and sleep, just mentioned above, they are verified timelessly. All of these need doing, continue to keep, and at last are not attainable. Thank you.
Wow, so great. Good reading. Your reciting is very smoothly as well. Yeah, thank you. Let me see. Another members want to recite it or read it. Oh, I have seen. Alice, please.
Yes, okay. Yeah, I want to read it once again. Okay. If the wealth and power are useless, why are people fond more and more money? Like the lust for sex, food, and sleep just mentioned above, they are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep, and at last are not attainable. Okay, thank you.
Wow, so quickly. So, how? Okay, sorry. Remember. Okay, let me see. Wow. Manju want to recite the paragraph. Okay, Manju, please.
Okay, yes. If something keeps doing the sexual conduct without doubt, without
Without stop. Stop. Yeah. The couple. The couple.
if somebody keeps doing the sexual conduct without stop, the couple would go dying.
Yeah.
Because of the pain from the rubbing of organs. The more they do, the more pain would gain.
Wow, so great. So great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, next one, Lotus, please recite.
Okay, I would like to try to recite this paragraph. For example, everybody thinks that happiness is originated from wealth and power. However, they are only the accumulation of innumerable sufferings, especially to deal with the bad destiny, such as to deal with illness, death, and disaster. The wealth and power become extremely helpless. Thank you.
Wow, good memory. Okay, thank you. Let me see. Let's see, next one, Hugo, please.
Yeah. Is it mine?
Yes, it's your turn.
Sorry. I didn't close my mic just now. Sorry, I forgot to
No worries, you work hard.
to close the mic.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, now I will read and recite yesterday's paragraph. Okay. Everybody thinks that happiness is originated from wealth and power. However, they're only the accumulation of innumerable sufferings, especially to deal with the bad illness, death, or disaster. The wealth and power become extremely helpless. Now I'll recite it. For example, everybody thinks that health is originated from wealth and power. However, they are only the accumulation of innumerable sufferings, especially to deal with illness, death, or disaster. Especially to deal with the bad destiny, such as to deal with illness, death, or disaster. The wealth and the power become extremely helpless. That's all. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, I have good memory. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, next one, Delpha, please.
Yes. I also recite this paragraph. For example, everybody thinks that happiness is originated from wealth and power. However, they are only the accumulation of innumerable sufferings, especially to deal with the bad destiny, such as to deal with illness, death, or disaster. The wealth and power become extremely helpless. Thank you.
Wow, recited very fluently. Yeah. Okay, next one, Lily, please.
Okay. I read today's
Okay.
paragraph. Okay. If the wealth and power are useless, Why are people found out more and more money? Like the last 4, 6, food and sleep, just mentioned above. They are verified timelessly, that all of these did doing continue to keep, and at last are not attainable. Okay, if the wills and if the wills and the power are useless, why are people found out more and more money? Like the last 4, 6 food and sleep, just mentioned above. There are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep, and at last are not attainable. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, so great. And please read again for this word. Mentioned.
Mentioned.
Yes.
Mentioned.
Mentioned.
Thank you.
Yes, great. Thank you. Okay, Alice, your turn, please.
Okay, yeah. For example, everybody thinks that happiness is originated from wealth and power. However, they are only the accumulation of innumerable sufferings, especially to deal with a bad destiny, such as to deal with illness, death, or disaster. The wealth and power become extremely helpless. Okay, thank you.
Wow, so fluently. Thank you, Alice. Let me see. Okay, Lotus, please.
Okay, I will decide this verse after perceiving all sentient beings. The kind mental spoken verse as below. The taste and the beauty seems to be attainable. If so, why are they needed furthermore? Being confused by what you have seen, heard, and touched. The beings have tried picking up the moon in the water for myriad and myriad years. All the gain and loss, bliss and the sufferings are in their illusory existence, manifested by the self-nature according to their consciousness, able to transfer the consciousness mind to wisdom or superior insight. At the moment you can master your destiny, even to be a free and easy Dharma key, you like the Muni Pearl can make all your wishes fulfill. Thank you.
Wow, so great. The four verse. Okay. Let me see. Next one. Okay, Daisy, please read for today's.
Hello. Yes, I would like to read today's content as well as yesterday's. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. If the wealth and power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money? Like the lust for sex, food, and sleep just mentioned above, they were verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep, and lost are not attainable. For example, everybody thinks that happiness is originated from wealth and power. However, they are only the accumulation of innumerable sufferings, especially to deal with the bad destiny, such as to deal with illness, death, or disaster. The wealth and power become extremely helpless. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for your good reading. Okay, next one is Alice, please.
Yes. I'd like to read the content that we learned today. Yeah.
Okay, please.
If the wealth, if the wealth and the power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money? Like the lust for sex, food, and sleep just mentioned above, they are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep, and at last are not attainable. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I want to recite.
sure.
If the wealth and the power are useless, why are people fond of more and more money? Like the lust for sex, food, and sleep just mentioned above, they are verified timelessly that all of these need doing continually to keep, and at last are not attainable. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you remembered it so quickly. Okay, thank you. Okay, next one, Lily, please.
Okay. For example, everybody thinks their happiness is originated wealth and power. However, they are only the accumulation of innumerable sufferance. However, especially to deal with the bad destiny, such as to deal with illness, death, and disaster. The wealth and power become extremely helpless. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay, please read again about this word.
Originated.
Yeah, okay. And here is all, not and. Yeah, all.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Thank you for your wonderful reciting. Okay. Next one, Lotus, please.
Okay.
Wow.
Illustrations. For instance, why do women like making up? They do it for becoming more beautiful and to retain their youth. I need to make up such beauty and to keep myself in eternal youth. Though they make it, then what for? To attract others? Why not make up before going to bed? Instead of going out? Probably a woman herself has no intention to confuse others, but wants to receive good comments on her. Why does she need good comments? Actually, it's not hard to find out the root. Actually, it's not hard to find out the root, the origination of lust. Thank you.
So wonderful. Okay, next one, Hugo, please.
Okay. Now I'll recite the following two paragraphs. Okay. After perceiving all sentient beings, the kind mentor spoken first as below. The taste and the beauty seem to be attainable. If so, why are they needed furthermore? Being confused by what you have seen, heard, and touched, the beings have tried picking up the moon in the water for myriads of years. All the gain and loss sovereigns are in their illusory existence, confused manifested by several nature according to the several nature, according to the consciousness. Able to transfer the conscious mind to wisdom of superior insight. At the moment, you can master your destiny. Even to be a free and Dharma king, you, like the Munipur, can make all your wishes fulfill. Okay, thank you so much, Jean.
Thank you, Hugo. Thank you for your wonderful reciting, very fluently. Okay. Okay, today's class is over. Time is up. Thank you for your coming and thank you for your wonderful reading and reciting. Now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you next time.